I don't know if I've mentioned this in a video before, but if you follow my Tumblr, you'll know I'm a little bit in love with Tom Hiddleston. For those of you who don't know who he is, he's best known for his role of Loki in the Marvel films Thor and the Avengers, and the upcoming film Thor: The Dark World. So, when I heard he was coming to Australia and doing a signing in Sydney, I knew I had to go. I got my friend Steph to come with me. Though, sadly in the end, Steph couldn't make it, making this my first ever solo trip anywhere. Without friends or family, anything. So, I was a little scared. I caught the earliest bus I could on Wednesday morning, October 9th at 5 a.m. I arrived in Sydney at around 8:30, 9 o'clock, and didn't get into the city until about 9:15. Now, the signing itself wasn't until 5 p.m. that day, but they were only handing out 150 tokens, which guaranteed getting something signed and a photo. Lining up was supposed to start at 5 a.m, and tokens were to be given out when the store opened at 10. Note to everyone ever planning to go to an event such as this: never, ever underestimate the fangirls/boys. When I finally arrived at the galleries at around 9:30, and this was the line, which leads from level 1 to the ground floor, which was where I was. At this point, I knew I wasn't going to get a token, obviously. But I thought I'd line up anyway, just to say I did.
Right, so hey guys, didn't get a meet and greet token for Tom's signing today. I know, it's really depressing. But I'm still going to go to the event so I can at least be in the same room as him. It's not even 11, it's like 10:40, 10:30 around there. Thought I'd get some food. I just got myself some Subway and some Boost. I kind of already knew that I wasn't going to get a token when I was on the bus, because I was reading Twitter and people have apparently been there since 10 o'clock last night, which is crazy. And yeah, oh well. I tried to find a free poster because everybody had free posters, but I have no idea where they got them from, so yeah. Check-in at the hotel is at 2 o'clock, so I'll have to come around until then, or at least until 1, so I can be like, can I get early check-in? Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna eat because I feel that maybe people are judging me. So I'm in World Square at the moment. It's a bit closer to my hotel, that's why I'm in World Square. Yeah, just having a bit of a sit for the next couple of hours. So I thought I would just wander around the streets of Sydney for a bit. I feel very patriotic because I've got a little flag. No, there's some Navy thing going on. So that's interesting. I am in the hotel room now. Finally. I'm glad I was able to get check-in early. Yay. It's kind of small. I'll show it to you. So there's 1 bed, 2 bed, closet, lamp, horrid view, which I'll show you in a minute, aircon, yeah, and the toilet's over in there, and the adjacent door. Fun fact, this is actually the very first time I've gone anywhere completely by myself. I've been to Sydney with my friends, obviously, and I've been to places like by myself, but I end up meeting up with family or someone I know. This is the first time I've ever gone somewhere just completely just by myself. No parents or anything, it's no friends, no family. It's kind of scary, really, to be honest. I'm a little like, I don't know, I guess weirded out. This is kind of what adulthood will be like. Not 2 beds in a hotel room. Just me on my own doing stuff, which is crazy. I'm at least going to have a look. I'm going to see Tom Hiddleston in the flesh from a distance. We will be in the same room and breathing the same air, essentially. Yeah, so, I mean, I don't want this trip to be kind of a waste. I mean, I did kind of skip uni for this, so. Wearing my Loki charms and my Loki badges, which I will fix the focus on in a minute. My Loki and my hit record badge. I'm really disappointed. I know Tom doesn't seem very popular here, but seriously, I looked at the Facebook event last night, and when I looked at it previously, like a day or so ago, there was 150 odd people that were like signed as going. I looked at it last night, it was 350. 350. I think that they probably should have made an event that sort of like gave kind of catered to everyone. Like, I know there was a Q&A last night, but there was like a ballot thing, not like where you can just turn up and you can just go in like this, like the signing or something like that. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm just really sad I don't get to meet Tom Hiddleston. Okay? Like, I know it wasn't like 100% guaranteed thing that I was going to meet him. I mean, I knew that going into like coming here. Anyway, hopefully tonight will be okay. I'm really tired from the trip. I didn't sleep very well because I can't sleep on buses. Although eventually I made a makeshift pillow out of my bag, and then that helped me fall asleep, and then I was able to fall asleep, which is good. See, all this sleep talk's making me sleepy. Righto, so I'm like super tired, but I will give you a recap of my night. I'm back in my hotel room, really tired from lots of standing and wooing and screaming. On Facebook, the bookstore posted that they were starting general queuing at 3 p.m. I got there at like 2 o'clock or just before 2, and freaking hell, queuing had already started, and I finally found the end of the queue, and then I asked someone that worked there, it's like, oh, is this the end of the queue? And she's like, queuing has actually ended for this. Oh, okay, but isn't it supposed to start at 3 o'clock? She's like, yeah, but due to popular demand, we decided to start queuing earlier. What? Okay, so essentially what they've done again is not stick to their scheduled planning. And she's like, yeah, just kind of, you're better off just waiting around the general area until it starts, and you'll probably end up getting a better view than the people that are at the back of the line. I was like, okay, I'll just go look at some books then. So I wandered around for a bit and felt bad for the people that were at the end of the line, but then I was like, what if they get to meet Tom? That's the difference between being in the general area and then being just off on the outskirts. Because they said that Tom might do more signings if he had time and if he, wanted to. Turns out he didn't. He just did the whole 150 people, which, surprise, surprise, went for 3 hours, not 2, because 150 people is a lot, and Tom, being the person he is, lovely human being, lovely everything, he had conversations with people and sung happy birthday to people, got everyone involved, showed off people's artwork, got someone to sing, got someone to freaking talk in Icelandic. So I don't know how they figure this out, seriously, for a fan to get a genuine interaction with someone. Realistically, 2 hours is not enough for 150 people. I don't even understand. I found a good spot between some bookcases with some other people who were really nice. I made friends with some of them. We all kind of just hung out together in our little bookshelf nook. It's a really bad day to be a customer at Kinyo Kunye, because seriously, we were just taking up the entire row, and at one point we did have to search books for someone. Tom came out, he talked for a bit, and he walked past us, and he stayed and lingered around us for just that little bit longer, which was really cute. And he chatted for a bit and then pretty much just did his signing and said goodbye to people that were leaving. They were like, Tom, we're leaving, bye. And you'd be like, mwah, mwah. He's so adorable.
you guys, you know how to give a man a welcome, right? Thank you so much. It's so good to see you. I wonder how many of you there are in here. Do you know?
I've got no idea. There's a couple of them.
There's a couple, more than a couple, I would say. Hey, listen, guys, it's really good to be here at Kino Kuniya. How's it going? Going okay? Awesome. I wish when I was shooting the scene in Avengers in Stuttgart that when Loki had come out, he got this response. It would have all worked out so much better, you know? Yeah. Never mind kneeling. You wanna play that game? Is not this simple? Is this not your natural state? It's the unspoken truth of humanity that you crave subjugation. Kneel. No, really don't. Okay. We better get on with this. Thank you so much, guys. I'm going to put the microphone down. I will see you in a second. One. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jody. Happy birthday to you.
1, 2, 3. Tying. Are you again? We did it.
So thank you so much, and look forward to seeing you next time.
Hey, Tom was really great. He was quite gracious and lovely to everyone. He was smiling the entire time. He was just really lovely. And oh my gosh, he's so much more attractive in real life. Oh my god. Oh, my heart. My fangirl heart. Oh, basically Tom and I, we breathed the same air. I know. Shocking. We also made eye contact at one point, and he waved at me. And he didn't stop for any breaks. I mean, he'd like wander off to the side every once in a while to get some lollies, like snacks, because you know he needs sustenance, and he'd take sips of water every now and then. But from that, he was like on the go, get go. You know, signing stuff, meeting people, being generally awesome. If anyone from the event that went today, or the organisers, or even Tom Hiddleston himself, happens to find this video, thanks for watching. I don't understand. You stuck all the way through. Good on you. Good on you. Thank you, Tom, for coming out, because that was really lovely of you. You've got a lot of fans out here. I hope you know that. Well, you know that now. I'd just like to give a little shout out to Cherry as well. She was really lovely, and she gave me her poster, which was awesome, because I didn't get one, and she, like, not that she didn't want hers, she's just not a poster person. So that was really lovely. Thank you, Cherry. You're amazing. You and everyone else that I met today were really awesome. You were cool girls. It was really nice getting to talk to you and like laugh about stuff, be silly. Ask Tom, how you doing? Oh, he just laughed at us.
Overall, my trip may not have gone the way I wanted it to, but it was still awesome nonetheless. I met some awesome people, stood just a few meters away from Tom Hiddleston in the same room, and he waved at me and we made eye contact. Okay, I know I sound like a creeper. Even though the event was sort of poorly organized, and I could probably rant about it for a whole video, but there's no point, because in the end, Tom he's a believer in kindness and being the best person you can be. So as a fan, I think this is one of the best influences and life lessons you should take away from just being a fan of him. I mean, aside from his gorgeous face and cheekbones and, you know, his accent and his dance moves and his singing and his... Okay. But thank you to Marvel and Kinokuniya for organizing the event and giving us fans the opportunity to have this once-in-a-lifetime experience. Just to bask in Tom Hiddleston's presence. And just a note for future events, they may need a bit more planning and security and enforcement. Just a little note for next time.
This is goodbye, and thanks for watching this video, guys. Feel free to like the video if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to subscribe. And until next time, adios, muchachos. I don't know what kind of... I'm so tired. I don't even know what kind of friggin' ending that was. Because I'm a dope, I forgot to pack a toothbrush for this trip. I didn't wear my trainer last night.